What's going on, Ace Speedway race fans? How's everybody going? This is Jason Turner back with another Ace Speedway recap, the first one of 2022. Just had our season opener. It was a nice chilly night. What do you think there, Kyle?
Yeah, it was a pretty decent racing, but the weather was definitely cold AF.
It was pretty cold, man. I had you up there on that crow's nest, man.
That definitely was not helping because I mean the wind. There was no like we had to get that thing closed in or something.
We can definitely do that. That's something that we can do.
I'm gonna bring some scrap wood from home, close that joker in, man.
It might actually. I don't know if it'd make a bad echo or nothing for the sound.
Nah, we'll handle that because I can stick the microphone on the outside of it.
Yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know, we're actually recording the races live at the famous 410 Smile, and we are putting those on our new YouTube channel. So if you haven't already subscribed, please, we hope you do that. Go to the Ace Speedway, or excuse me, rather, it's not. We don't have that link yet. So go to youtube.com, search for Ace Speedway, and you'll see our logo, the famous 410 Smile, everything on there. Give us a like, a follow, a subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you are updated every time we have some content. We've already got some new content on there. How many videos we got? Like 9, 10?
I think we got 9 or 10.
9 or 10 videos right now, and we're going to be coming with a whole lot more, so you want to stay tuned to that. Some race footage, some podcasts, some other things that we're working on that we can't really release yet. So this is going to be a big season for extra content and extra media, so you want to make sure that you are following on YouTube. Another thing that's new, we are in a new location. We are actually here in the new Ace Speedway studio at Ace Speedway on site. So we are now recording from the famous 410 Smile all the time now. So we're doing it Altamaha style. That's a really cool.
So I saw that in the off season. What is Altamaha style?
It's good that you asked that. So Altamaha style is when you're at the racetrack, you stick your head out the window and you got your Dumb and Dumber face on, and you are just excited to be here. You hear the cars rumbling. That's Altamaha style. You come here. You're excited to get something to eat, get your favorite spot at the racetrack, and watch some racing. And you're hooting and hollering, that's Altamaha style. If you're on the back stretch and you're at the top of the grandstands and you're beating on the 4x8 signs that we have posted, just cheering for somebody as they come down the back stretch, that's Altamaha style. Anything associated with Ace Speedway and having a great time is Altamaha style, and we will do it Altamaha style every stinking week.
So, how about some Altamaha style T-shirts? Is that going to be in the future here?
You're giving away all the secrets, man. You got X-nay on the leakers.
Let us know down in the comments if you want to see an Altamaha. I can't even say it. If you want to see one of them there T-shirts, an Altamaha style T-shirt, let us know down in the comments.
Comments down below. Let us know, race fans, if you want some Altamaha style swag. We can put that on some hats too, can't we?
Yeah, I like Altamaha style swag.
Swag, man, it's awesome. So
I like it on a T-shirt, so I don't have to say it.
So a lot of firsts on Friday night, really, too. So Jonathan Lawrence got his first win in the Xfinity. God, I got Xfinity on the brain after wrapping so many Xfinity cards. Extremes, the Ace Speedway Extremes division. Mr. Jonathan Lawrence finally cracked that win. Beat out little bro, man. Had a good lead too. He did that from the start, wasn't it? He got a good initial start.
Yeah, he's had big starts before, so I was getting nervous. This is a guy that he has tried to win for quite a while now, and he's had big leads, and just things have happened. So to see him win the race, not to pull against anybody ever, but to see him win the race was really cool because it's just a guy that's put in a lot of hard work, and he's had some bad luck in some races and didn't win them. Bryson said he got stuck behind traffic early, and he said after that, I just couldn't catch him. He's like, I needed a caution to catch him, and I didn't get a caution.
When we get 10 of those things or 20 of those things, you can imagine what it's going to be like. You're going to throw a blanket over those things. Yeah. So if anybody is looking to jump into racing, the Ace Speedway Extreme Series is an extremely budget-friendly. You can show up on an open trailer with a 5-gallon bucket full of tools and go racing. So if you want to reach out to the track,
one set of tires lasts you the whole season.
Yeah, exactly. One set of tires lasts the whole season. Reach out to us and learn more. Dylan Harville picked up his win for the season.
Limited.
I talked to several other racers that they had some good races, they had some good practices, in last year and this year. Now that they have gotten some off-season time and some test time prior to racing. They're really close to figuring some stuff out. I talked to Chase Murphy. He's maybe I shouldn't say that, but it's okay. I talked to him and asked him about his race and talked to Colby and a couple other people and just wanted to see how their races were, and everybody's kind of excited. Colby got his first top 3 this year, so everybody's excited about where their cars are at and how they're handling, and if they they're on the cusp of really finding what they need to really cut the center and increase drive off here to give him a run for his money. So
yeah, and I don't know if you were there to catch the interview, but it was probably the most humble interview I've ever seen, because he got out of the car and he was like, anybody could drive this car to a win, and he just gave complete credit to his team and his sponsors, and it was one of the more humble interviews you'll ever see. So I thought that was really cool. So and we'll also be having the interviews on the YouTube channel after the races too. So after the race, when you see the checker flag, don't tune out, because you'll get to see the guys be interviewed too, and you definitely want to check out that Dylan Harville interview.
Absolutely. So limited late models, that's a big thing, and we've added the limited late models to the Per Your Tank Lines 125 presented by the memory of Ken Hepler. So definitely want to make sure that you come out May 6th to the racetrack and get your tickets early, because it's going to be big. We've already got about 10 or 11 limited late models already pre-registered, and we've got room for more. So in a month's time, anything could happen. So I think we're going to have a barn burner of a limited late model event. Hopefully we'll get some people that haven't been here yet this year and see if we can't make that 33 sweat a little bit.
That's right. Mini stock capital of the world. How about the mini stocks?
Mini stocks, man. We had some mini stocks show up late, and not necessarily late, but later than the last time I looked before we exit pit road.
weren't necessarily pre-entered.
They weren't pre-entered, and that's okay. But we how do I say it? It's like when I leave the pits for the last time to actually open the grandstands and let people start coming in and make sure concessions are going on. I didn't see as many mini stocks as what started the race. So it was good to see that we still have a lot of good mini stock support. That was good. I know there's other races going on in the area that weekend. So, still to have a good showing of mini stocks, that was awesome. Michael Tucker picking up a first win of the season. Isaac Chandler moved up to limited late models. So I'm not sure if they're going to run some mini stocks in there with it too, or if he's just going to be a fixture in limiteds this year. But, to still have a good field of mini stocks is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. And I think we've got 1 or 2 races this year where they get $1,000 to win opportunity. So definitely want to make sure if you run mini stocks, Speedway is the place to be on a good Friday night. We're going to have some big races for you guys, and
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Pre-register if you just want to roll it out the back gate right before the race starts. Don't matter to us, because that's the way I like to do it.
Pull them out of the woods.
The way I like to do it.
Pull them out of the woods.
Don't even bring the trailer in. Just roll it through the gate.
Just drive it in. Red Justice did that one time. I think he actually drove his car home. I heard tell he was running from the cops, but I'm not sure about that.
I've heard that story. I have heard that story.
So, hey, that's one way they're not going to catch him. But so
our first episode since losing him, so respect to Red Justice. He was a big fixture, not only at Ace, but all over the racing community. So our thoughts and prayers with that deal.
And we've got this back case full of newspaper clippings and all photos of all the previous racers. And that brings me to another thing before we get back to some of the finishing orders. Is one of the things we're going to add to our YouTube channel and to the recap is a where are they now section, or where are they now spin-off. Everybody that's been to the racetrack over the years, hasn't been here in a while, if you wonder where they're at, we're going to reach out to them and we're going to bring them into the show and just hear from them, hear how life has changed for them, and how things have gone good or bad or indifferent for them. And we look forward to bringing in a lot of people. So leave it down in the comments below as to who you want to hear from and who you want to hear from first. We definitely want that feedback. So really appreciate you guys giving that to us. We've had a lot of good feedback.
Yeah, we got a new team member helping us with that.
Yeah.
Historian.
Oh, gosh. How could I forget? Mr. Mincy. Mr. Justin Mincy. So he's going to work on a lot of things with us. We're going to put some things up in the midway that him and I are working on, and we'll put that on display for all the race fans here throughout the season as we continue to make new and improved things in the midway. We're working on some midway experiences for the fans, some things to try out, some things to enjoy, and definitely some more history around the track because this place is rich with it. So, some things will come up right behind the brand new ticket booth. So if you haven't been to Ace Speedway yet, we have a brand new ticket booth, a brand new entryway we're working on, and then we got some other things that we're working on. So we can't kind of let the cat out of the bag on that yet, but definitely a lot of things to look forward to here in 2022 and into 23. What was next on the? We covered mini stocks, extremes, limited late models. Lane Riggs putting on an absolute show. Ryan Millington in the mix. Trevor Ward coming from the back to the front. I think what did he have? He had some late race trouble.
Yeah, I think it was pretty early in the race. I think he was the first caution, came down pit road. And,
that's right. That's what it was. That's what it was, because I think I was walking to the VIP suites at the time and see him pull in, and I was like, God, I hate that. But, you hate that for anybody. And just a dominating fashion from Lane Riggs, and then, after what he put on it at South Boston, and then going back and, sticking up for himself again. Pretty big deal for Lane Riggs, him and old Scott here. I got a 2003, or is that
it's just behind your head over there with Spencer in the 7.
Yeah, 2004, and that's autographed, by the way. So
Mongo the dog, series, right beside Scott Riggs there. One of the great eras. That like 05 to 07, that was one of my favorite cars.
Some of those are like 02, 03s. That was like my favorite era of NASCAR Cup racing.
That bullet-looking car before they went to the COT. Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, that was like that was kind of back before they stopped looking like stock cars or production cars.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just a really good time to watch some racing. You still had Terry Labonte running. You still had Jimmy Spencer running. Not to mention, Gordon and everybody else. Jimmie Johnson was kind of cutting his teeth at that time.
That year, Mark Martin could have made a championship run, but he was only running a part-time season, and he refused to run full-time.
Yeah, but then what was it? That was 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it? He finished second in the points. Who won that championship? 05.
Probably Jimmie Johnson.
If you know who won the Cup Series championship in 2005, put it in the comments below.
No, I think Johnson was 06. I can't remember who won it.
Jimmy won in 06, and then I think it was Tony Stewart after that, wasn't it?
I remember 02 was Kenseth, right?
Yes.
And then Kurt Busch won the first chase type, and I don't remember what happened after that.
Well, the crazy thing is Jimmie Johnson won a championship in every single different point series and car type that you could win a championship in, from the first time they started changing it all the way until his last championship. So that's pretty significant there. That's a little tidbit.
Let us know your favorite NASCAR driver facts in the comments. But back to Lane Riggs, he's absolutely on fire. Like, he has won 3 straight races at South Boston, I think, now.
Yep.
And he won this race at Ace, and I think he won somewhere else. And then at Hickory in the Cars Tour, he actually ran second or third. So, I mean, it's not like he's not running. It doesn't matter what track it is what I'm getting at. Whatever they've got going on, they have got it going on.
I don't know how many cars they have, but I know they have one that's dedicated for Cars Tour, I think. And then, they had talked to Dad and said something about an Ace car, so maybe he'll be back for some more late model stock racing. But Definitely a good thing to come here on opening night before Cars Tour on May 6th, because now they got some notes.
Yeah, so I know at South Boston he's running the new PRW car, which is like a white or gray chassis. And the car he was running at Ace was, I don't know what it is, but it's a black chassis.
Yeah, it is a PRW.
They're both I know the new one is. I don't know what the older one is. They might both be PRW.
Yeah, I think that one's PRW too, because they had PRW put a congratulations post.
We can get Roger on and ask him.
Oh man, I'd love to have him on. He had me on his.
Let's get the pressure on Roger.
Roger Johnson.
Get you on the show here, dog.
So late models and modifieds. Gary Causey.
I think he went wire to wire there.
He did, and who was second? Buddy Allred.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy. I like Buddy. I like watching him race modifieds. That was a cool thing. Glad to have Buddy back. And then Randy Butner finishing out the top 3. So you did miss a lot of good racing in all divisions, race fans. If you didn't make it to the famous 410 Mile on opening night, be sure to buy your tickets. You can buy them online now, aspeedway.net/online ticketing. The link is at the top of the website. You can click that there. You can go there, buy tickets in advance. However, if you choose to do so, you can still buy tickets here at the ticket box office. Front or back stretch, everything's wide open and full of tickets. No restrictions, nothing. We are back open 100% full time. other than that, man, I think, we really just appreciate everybody while we're, kind of hanging out while we were waiting on getting this new studio put together, and we still got some more decorating to do, and we've got a lot of guests coming on in the next couple of weeks. So I think we're going to try to get Tyler Perry back on here after starting his modified career like he spoke about last time we had him on when we were talking about champ carts. And we got some more things coming, so stay tuned.
We're just using this one sort of as a little short sort of test run in the new studio, and also we wanted to ask you if you've got a driver you would like interviewed. We're going to try to get some of the winners from the first race here and interview them. So if you're one of the winners of the first race, reach out to us, and we're going to try to reach out to you. But we're trying to get some of you guys on. I would definitely like to have Jonathan Lawrence on because I know that's his first win. I'd like him to get on here and talk about that. But let us know not only the winners, but any of the drivers or past drivers you would like us to interview. We're always open to suggestions, and we're trying to give the fans what they want always at Ace Speedway. So just let us know who you'd like to see us interview in the future, whether it be Barry Bagley or Lane Riggs, the most recent winner, or Barry Bagley, a guy from the past that absolute legend. So let us know.
All right, race fans, for now, that's the Ace Speedway recap, first one of 2022, and we look forward to seeing you here at the races. May 6th, Cars Tour, per your Tank Lines 125, presented by the memory of Ken Hepler.